telling me that? The king of a third world country runs around in a bulletproof...
Why don't you ask him yourself? Because he's right outside.
My king.
Stop it.
This film begins many years ago in our world's Wakanda country of Africa. A shining stone falls there many years ago. It is discovered as Vibranium. And whenever a human will use this Vibranium, he will have the power of Black Panther. He also changes into the Black Panther. Wakandians use this Vibranium very well. Later, Wakanda has become a developed country, and then the scene shifts. In 1992, a society is shown. A society where many people lived, and then a king named Tachala arrives. He was Wakanda's king and meets a man named Njobu. He says, "You steal Vibranium from our country and sell it here." Here the king discovers about the man whom he sells the Vibranium. To discover this, Tachala has sent his detective to spy on Njobu. Here the secret of Njobu was revealed in front of Tachala. Later, the scene shifts to the present time. The king Tachala is shown. After the death of Tachala, his son was made the king. He was named Tachala and they have their army to fight. The king Tachala has to go on a mission with his whole team. They have to escape a girl, and while escaping her, Tachala fell in love with her. Now he wants the girl to be present there when he will become the king. The scene shifts to the next day. Wakanda's queen is shown, means Tachala's wife. His daughter is also shown, who is Tachala's sister. There was a custom that they have to prove their ability before being the king of Wakanda. It means he has to fight with a great warrior of another tribe. The man who will win this fight will be the new king of Wakanda. King Tachala fights with the man of another tribe. There was a great fight between them and Tachala won after this long fight. Then he was called the king of Wakanda. Then the scene shifts to the main villain of this movie. He goes by the name Erik, and he goes to a museum to steal a mask. Because the mask contains Vibranium. Wakandians also discover this, and Black Panther discovers this from a man in Wakanda. Their Vibranium is stolen, and then makes a plan with his team. He plans, when Erik will go to sell the Vibranium to the real thief, we will hold him. We will capture the main thief as well. Now he leaves to capture Erik and the main thief. He goes to a club and captures Erik as he comes in front of him. There was a heavy fight between them, and the thief's leader had the Vibranium. He has made different weapons with it. He escapes with the help of those weapons and runs from there. Black Panther was wise and clever, so he captures the thief. He brings him inside a facility, and then an inspector takes the info from that thief. There were other Wakandians who were hearing the conversation between the thief and the inspector. Then Erik does a huge blast there. He releases the thief from there and takes him in his car. The inspector also becomes injured because of the huge blast. Black Panther takes him Wakanda to save his life. So he will repair his damaged part and his body will become like it was before. Later, Black Panther is shown coming to meet his father's friend. His friend makes Black Panther drink a herb so that he can see the vision of his father. After drinking the herb, he meets his father and asks him, "Whom you have ended in 1992? Because of this, Vibranium is spreading all over. There are many thieves behind it who want to get it." His father tells him, "If I would not end the man at that time, he would have ended my friend. That's why I had to end a man named Njobu." Then he asks his father, "Then what has happened to his son?" King Tachala leaves without saying anything. It reveals here that his son was none other than Erik. and Erik is shown reaching a secret place with the thief, and none know about this place. Here, Erik reveals his real face. He ends the thief and takes him to Wakanda. And there he meets Black Panther King Tachala. He tells him that your father has ended my father. I am the king here, and I am the real heir and able to be the king here. We Wakandians have to go through a custom to be the king of Wakanda, in which the warrior of the tribe has to fight with the great warrior of another tribe. A fight between Tachala and Erik is shown about. He cheats in this fight. He ends King Tachala and ends his father's friend as well. Then he throws him into a waterfall. So there will not be any of his competitors left. He will become the king of Wakanda. Then he reaches the place from where he will get the Black Panther's power while having the herb. He burns the fields after using the herb. None of his competitors will left, and he will be Wakanda's king always. After becoming the king, he has only one purpose: to sell the Vibranium to others and to make illegal weapons. So the world will bend in front of him. The scene shifts to Tachala's mother, sister, and the girl whom he saved, and the inspector was also with them. They go to a tribe so the tribe leader will save Black Panther's life. The leader of the tribe was a competitor of him. When his family appears in front of him and requests to save King Tachala, he decides not to compete with him. He will now save his life. Then he tells his secret here. He tells they also have grown that special herb, and gives it to his family, and they make Black Panther drink it. Later, Tachala again has the powers of a Black Panther. After having the powers, Tachala again moves to fight with Erik. And we discover he has made many planes while using Vibranium. Now he was ready to sell them to the other countries. Tachala tries to stop the aircraft of Erik with his whole team. So the Vibranium will be in Wakanda and will not go far from here. As the army discovers Tachala has returned, they left Erik's army and joins his army. They start fighting with Erik, and the people of that tribe's leader also join their army. The leader who has helped Tachala. There is a heavy fight between Erik and Tachala, and they both have the Vibranium suit. They fight with each other. Finally, at the end of this fight, Tachala defeats Erik and gets his Vibranium. Later, Tachala is shown getting ready to sell Vibranium to other countries. He announces this to the United Nations and reveals that he is ready to distribute their technologies to the other countries. Here this movie ends.